happy International Women's Day. And again, we join the world to celebrate all the amazing women for the beautiful things that they do to making sure that our world is made better. Prior to this time, it was a very big struggle to, here in Africa even, for women to be allowed to go to school and to get to study. But thank God, we've moved past that particular era. Now, there are opportunities where the men can get to work, the women as well can get to work. And women now are leading industries. Women have good companies, organizations. Look at many of the SMEs that we have in this part of the world. Get down to some of those places, you will see that many women own many SMEs, more than men.
You know why I usually would have a problem with this is because we have been stereotyped to think that these are the places that we fit in the most, and it's absolutely false. We don't fit in just in the marketplace. We handle businesses on an international level.
Right. And now to join us on the conversation is Adora Onyechere Sydney Jack, who is a broadcast journalist and advocate behind Gender Agenda on African Independent Television. Hello, good morning to you, Dora, and thanks for joining us on the conversation this morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's so good to have you join us here. We've been expecting to have you join us.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right. So when we talk about International Women's Day, what does that mean for you?
To me, it means human rights for all citizens, whether, women or men, but most importantly for the marginalized and vulnerable group. And so I'm not just talking about women, I'm talking about women with disabilities as well. I'm talking about young girls. I'm also looking at, the economics of the commemoration. I mean, when you're talking about the campaign theme, Give to Gain, what are you also looking at in terms of measurable metrics, of how women are able to get, give backs or, find empowerment or find, themselves mainstreamed in the system, in the ecosystem of governance in Nigeria. I'm also looking at, sexual and gender-based, violence. How many of these have we been able to curb? What is the accessibility for justice for women and girls at this level?
How can men, various institutions, and of course society at large actively support women's growth and leadership?
I think collaboration, collaborative energy. And when I mean collaboration, I'm not just thinking in currency or money. I'm also thinking in building structure. And in building structure, we need to be able to look at, a collaborative synergy between the men as allies and men within the system.
So very quickly now, what are your hopes for women in Nigeria in the next 5 to 10 years, particularly women in governance when we talk about national development?
When the National Assembly resumes, that they would make it a priority to look at the reserve seats for women's bill and pass the bill. How can we develop inroads for women in health if we don't have women in the policy reform for health on the table at the National Assemblies?
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Adora Onyechere Sydney Jack, for your time with us today. We do appreciate you. This is where we draw the curtain on the conversation this morning.